The woman who took the heart and bank account of the multimillionaire owner of Johnson & Johnson is dead. Barbara Johnson, an immigrant maid, died Monday in her native Poland. She inherited $300 million following the death of her husband, John Seward Johnson Sr. And now we are joined by Ann Palmer, who has plenty of information about the Jimmy Kimmel and Jay Leno situation. So Ann, can you tell me more about what's going on between Jimmy Kimmel and Jay Leno?
Sure, there's been kind of like a battle between the two with like their ratings, and it's been getting a little intense lately.
Have either of them made any public statements about the battle?
Well, that's where things get a little awkward because Jimmy didn't make it so much a public statement, but he's like been hinting comments and kind of harsh words lately. But in the end, even though people thought that Jimmy Kimmel was going to have the higher ratings, it turned out that Jay Leno won by the skin on his chin. So, but I guess we'll all just have to tune in to this next week's episode and see how it turns out.
Definitely.
Thank you for that, Ann.
Mm-hmm.
The auto industry in Detroit is coming back to life. Detroit Electric is the Motor City's newest manufacturer, and while still looking for a factory, has high hopes. The company will focus on the electric car market, which has yet to fully take off in America. The price of a U.S. Navy's littoral combat ship doubled, going from $250 million to $500 million. The $519 million ship that looks like it is something from the TV show Star Trek may fall to sequester spending cuts.
NBC has officially announced that Jimmy Fallon will take over The Tonight Show. In 2014, the Jay Leno will end his run as the host of the show. Fallon will begin hosting the show February. He has hosted the late night since 2009 and the house band, The Roots. The news follows months of rumors that Fallon would take over the show when Lennon's contract expires next year. Coming up on the World News Minute, find out about Joseph Kony, how a UK couple killed their 6 children, and the virus that's going around in China.
Remember when Kony 2012 went viral? Well, it's back again. This time because of the U.S. State Department is offering $5 million for any information that will lead to an arrest of the 3 head leaders of the Lord's Resistance Army. One of those leaders being Joseph Kony, who was the focus of the social media campaign last year. Kony is wanted by the International Crime Court. The reward is being provided by the Department of State Rewards Program Update and Technical Corrections Act. A UK couple who killed their 6 children after setting their house on fire has been sentenced today. Mick Philpott was given a life sentence with a minimum of 15 years, but his wife, Mairead, and accomplice Paul Mosley received a sentence of 17 years behind bars and must serve at least half the sentence. And lastly, 2 more deaths have occurred in China from the H7N9 bird flu virus. The country's death toll from the bird flu virus is now up to 5. That's all for World News. Back to you at the desk.
Let's go to Cameron Burns now and hear about why Rutgers head basketball coach Mike Rice got fired.
All right, thank you, Erica. Yes, the Rutgers University men's basketball coach Mike Rice got fired after video surfaced of him grabbing players, shoving players, and throwing balls at them during practice. Rice, who also shouted homophobic slurs at the players during practice, was fired on Wednesday after media outlets and people from around the nation put pressure on the university to let him go. Louisville basketball player Kevin Ware is out of the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery after his gruesome leg injury that occurred over the weekend. Ware was trying to block a shot against Duke when he awkwardly landed on his shin and he broke his leg. The Los Angeles Lakers retired Shaquille O'Neal's number this week during a ceremony to commemorate the Hall of Fame career of the big man. Shaq averaged almost 24 points and 11 rebounds per game over his 19-year career. I'm Cameron Burns, and that's all for sports. Back to you at the desk.
Roger Ebert has died at the age of 70. Ebert was known for holding a film's destiny in his hand with his signature thumbs up or thumbs down movie critiques. He was diagnosed with cancer in 2002, but continued to practice his love for writing. His death was announced Thursday by his old workplace, the Chicago Tribune.
Here's our own Kim Davis with a look at the weather forecast for the next few days.
The current temperature right now is 50 degrees. It's a little bit cloudy, but overall it's been a beautiful day. It's been a high 52 degrees and the low was 37 degrees. I don't know about you, but I've been really enjoying this wonderful weather we've been having, especially with the last few days not being as nice. Let's see if our 5-day weather forecast has more beautiful weather in store. On Friday, it'll be a high of 51 degrees and a low of 34 degrees. It'll be sunny, but it'll be showers as well, so make sure you bring your umbrella with you if you plan on going outside. And on Saturday, it'll be all sun, clear skies with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. On Sunday, it'll be mostly sunny with some clouds. It'll be a high of 61 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. On Monday, it's going to be beautiful weather. It's going to be a high of 70 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. It'll be a little cloudy, but overall it'll still be another beautiful day, better than today. And on Tuesday, it'll be sunny with some clouds. It'll be a high of 46 degrees and a low of 32 degrees. Now let's take a look at our weather window. And as you can see, we have a wonderful picture of Bennick, the second baseman on Rowan baseball team, and it's a beautiful day for baseball. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, actually, I can't wait to go to Prop Stock.
Oh,
Are you going to that?
No, I will not be going. It's my birthday today.
Oh,
so
happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So I'll be celebrating all
Yes.
weekend long.
Oh, yeah,
And I'm
that's
just looking
exciting.
forward to some good weather. I just want a good
Yes.
weekend.
Well, as you saw from the forecast, we'll be having fabulous weather.
Yes, great.
Yes, I can't wait. Thanks for watching the National Rundown. I'm Christina Rodriguez.
And I'm Erica Milbourne. Have a nice evening.